Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for December 2025. So happy birthday if it's your birthday this month, Capricorn. Let's see what the month has in store for you. You have here and now coming out in reverse. Okay, and if we look at this card symbolically, somebody's here sort of on top of an egg with a door with a flag that says you are here, and then on either side is the past and the future. So you may have been struggling slightly, Capricorn, just focusing on the present moment. I'm wondering if any of you have been getting a little bit overwhelmed with things, with the things that you want to do, the things you want to complete, what does the future look like, or even just getting caught up in like the past. It feels very future though. I'm feeling like Capricorn is like looking into the future a lot, and then getting overwhelmed with like your own ideas and things that you want to do, things you want to complete. So it's going to be very important for you to take time to check back in with the present moment. I just got the message, meditate more. Some of y'all used to be very good at meditating, doing breath work, yoga, anything that puts you into the present moment and synchronizes your body, mind, and soul into this present moment. You used to be very good at that, but you've been neglecting it. Okay, that's a message that just came through. And then look, we have blossoming abundance coming out in reverse right next to that as well. Okay, so abundance is available to you. You just have to be present in order to tap into it. What can you do today, right now? What do you have currently? Whether it's an idea, whether it is the resources, whether it is actions you can take today. What can you do today, right now, that will most alleviate your anxieties and lead you in the direction that you want to go? Okay, maybe it's lighting a candle. Maybe it is cleaning your floors. Maybe it is working on that project. Maybe it is just sleeping because you're exhausted. Maybe it is cooking an actual meal from scratch as opposed to just eating frozen food all the time. You know, what can you do right now that will make you feel the best? All right, that is getting present and real with yourself. Not what you want to be doing, but you can't. Like, what can you do right now? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. There's something about December that involves some sort of recovery. This could be a recovery from an injury, from illness, from overexertion, something like that. So definitely make space for rest in December, Capricorn. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, okay? There are seasons of your life that are filled with glory and, you know, flowers and your goals being realized. There's seasons of your life where you're on fire, and then there's seasons where it's time to go inwards and do some root work. Okay, and by root work, to speak in practical terms, I mean seasons of your life where you just stay in, clean your house, work on that project you've been working on, taking care of yourself, showing up in your daily routine in a disciplined way without overbooking yourself with all this novelty things and, you know, all this crazy outward lights being casted to everyone, and, you know, achieving your personal goals, your personal records, and this and that. You know, there are seasons in life where you're going to be flowering, and then there's seasons in life where you're going to be rooting, and December feels like a rooting month for Capricorn. Okay, we have the World in reverse. Yes, there's something here about you have already like just been through multiple big cycles is what I'm seeing. You've achieved multiple big things or completed multiple big cycles, and there's something about December that's just all about recovery. It's about root work, rest, preparation for the next cycle, all of those things. This is my cat Luna. You know, she just has to sit as close to you as possible. She is a Capricorn moon, so she's a fellow Cappy. Anyways, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You guys are trying to do way too much in such a short amount of time. And I just feel like the best way you can move forward is by embracing this root work, okay? This is definitely a month where I would be just like cleaning and organizing the house, finishing up projects. I would be having like a quiet, disciplined schedule each day, you know, making sure that I'm eating fresh meals, getting like light exercise, whatever it may be. This isn't necessarily a season of really pushing yourself. It feels more so like, let's get back on track with like the consistency. There's something about returning back to the daily consistency, working on your little goals and dreams or your big goals and dreams on a daily basis, little by little, as opposed to in these huge bursts. And that was a message that came through for Aries as well. Really, all of the cardinal signs had a bit of a message like this for December. We have strength in reverse. You know what's funny? All of the cardinal signs also have the strength card, but yours is the only one that's coming out in reverse here, which means like you need to acknowledge that it's important for you to go within and to just focus on you. Focus on your shadows, focus on healing, you know, resting, not being on 24/7, Capricorn. I know that's hard for you. I know that's hard for you, but this is the month to do it. And then we have the Page of Coins in reverse. And yes, all of your tarot and oracle actually are in reverse. And I've said it before for you because I'm pretty sure recently you had another reading where all of your cards were in reverse. And I'll say it again because I always get a comment like this from some old head who's like, oh, all of the cards are in reverse. Are you sure the deck wasn't in reverse? No, I am a tarot reader. I've been a tarot reader for many years. You are supposed to read cards in reverse when they come out in reverse. And sometimes in the rare reading like this, all of them come out in reverse. And that's not a bad thing, by the way, guys. Having a reverse card is not a bad thing. It's just a different message compared to the upright card, okay? And one of the meanings when a lot of cards comes out in reverse in a reading is that it's a time to go within yourself. For real. That is an actual meaning of reversed cards. Going within yourself, doing inner healing work. Going into the lower world, the lower realms to work on the soils of your life, you know, as opposed to the flowers, okay? Because without good, strong, fertile soil, you're not going to get big, beautiful flowers and fruits, you know? So this is a month of doing that internal sort of healing and getting back on top of things in a practical sense. Like I said, this is like quietly just like some of you guys may be a homebody this month, just like, you know, getting things organized, resting, relaxing, recovering, preparing for the year ahead, creating like your little plans. There's something here about getting ahead of schedule as well with like work or things that you need to do, obligations, like, okay, we're ahead of schedule by like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Awesome. You know, there's a lot of that, like catching up, getting ahead, root work, you know, simple, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, you know. One thing you're going to want to avoid this month is overdoing it and trying to force yourself to be in this like insane growth season. It's just not the month for that, okay? And in fact, you're going to experience way more growth later on in 2026 if you take the time now to build a strong foundation for yourself, okay? So yeah, there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys. Bye.